we have the date and time of the big Sigma announcement, where Sigma plans to deliver something that, well, they've never done before. Will they deliver the 800mm f6.3? Or will it be something else? Well, I've got the answers to these questions in this video. But first, I have a rather simple and humble request. Please go ahead and do me a favor by subscribing to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps this channel grow, and it keeps you informed on the latest camera gear. I think it's very important to set the context for this video. Over the past several months, we've been told that Sigma is going to have an announcement very soon for new products. And for the longest time, one of them was supposed to be a new lens, maybe even Canon APS-C lenses, maybe even full-frame lenses. But recently, some are even talking about a new camera. But to help set the context, I think it's very important to go back to an interview last December where the CEO, Yamaki-san, had this to say.
I'm very excited about all of the new products we are now working on. So basically, I like all of our customers looking forward to the new announcement from Sigma. But one of the products that excites me a lot is the telephoto lens that have never existed before.
Really?
Yes. So sports photographers and wildlife photographers might be very excited about the lens.
That sounds amazing. And that's coming quite soon?
Well, I can't tell when, but we are working very hard on that project.
A telephoto lens that has never existed before. Now, they didn't say that it's something that they themselves haven't released. They're saying it's something that the market itself has never released, never existed before. Now, what's really strange about this is we have multiple sources, Andrea Pizzini amongst several of them, saying that Sigma most likely could be announcing an 800mm f6.3. But while this lens has never existed with Sigma's inventory, well, we have the Nikon 800mm f6.3, and then we have the Canon, much more expensive, 800mm f5.6. So I don't know if they're playing word games, but I wonder if we actually will get an announcement of the 800mm f6.3. Now, Sigma's announcement is going to take place on February the 25th at 8 a.m. in the morning. And thanks to Andrea Pizzini, we actually have this invitation, which reads, "Return and Restart, a soliloquy of the self, simple things and objects, a testament to mental power and composure, classy and poetic." I do wonder what Sigma is going to be announcing on Tuesday. There's so much noise about an 800mm f6.3, but based on what their CEO, Yamaki-san, is talking about, well, it doesn't fit that description. A lens that has never existed before. And Yamaki-san is speaking in English here. Now, there is a chance he's playing on words a little bit, and their 800mm f, well, let's just say their 800mm is different from what Nikon's done or what Canon's done. It's really hard to say, but there's also a possibility that Sigma could announce something completely different. Not a lens, not for the E mount, not for the Z mount, and not for the RF mount, but a camera, a new Flovian camera. Andrea Pizzini found this Weibo account, Fatfish Acupoint. The name aside, what's interesting here is one of the photos that he's posted recently, telling us about a product launch event taking place in Shanghai on February the 25th. And instead of a lens being the topic of conversation, we have a camera in the background, the Sigma FP, signaling an update. Well, okay, this is a little bit curious. Now, Sigma could announce a new super telephoto lens and some other lenses. That's possible. I mean, after all, they're known for developing their lenses. And they could release an update to their camera. After all, it's been 6 years since they released their camera, with a Flovian sensor. And I really like the architecture of a Flovian sensor. It hasn't caught on anywhere else. Where it does help is with color balancing. You see, in the television or broadcast world, They don't want to have to futz around with balancing footage, especially when they're shooting live. So it has 3 chips. One sensor that only captures green light, one that only catches blue light, and one that only captures red light. So that pretty well everything is exposed properly, but also the color balance is bang on. Could we be getting an update to a camera? This particular Weibo account, I'm not familiar with. And when it comes to Weibo accounts, we get a lot of false information. Now, there is one Weibo account that I follow on a regular basis, and that's E8M8888. But a lot of times when he's putting out leaked specifications, they're, well, largely inaccurate. When he reports on camera registrations, he's always bang on. So I would take this with a grain of salt. What I'm expecting, though, is that Sigma is going to have a big announcement Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. That's 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Toronto and New York time, 1 p.m. London time, and 9 p.m. China time, or Shanghai time, Beijing time. China's on a single time zone, so it's going to be in the evening. And I'm going to be covering it live. There's 2 events, so I'm going to be covering the Panasonic announcement and the Sigma announcement live with my expert guest panel. So I really do hope that you can show up. So if you're interested in purchasing anything that Panasonic announces or Sigma announces, what I recommend doing is going ahead and copying down these links. I got them in the description, or they're right here, posting them in your browser, bookmarking them. They're not going to do anything right now, but as soon as the embargo is lifted, you're going to be able to use these links to see every version of the different Sigma products that are announced, or every version of the Panasonic S1R Mark II, for example, kit version, body alone, kit version, whether it's with various lenses or the body alone. It might only save you anywhere from 5 to 35 seconds, but if these are big products that are top sellers, what it helps you do is get your order in the queue ahead of everybody else, so you can get yours a little bit quicker. So instead of waiting days, weeks, or heaven forbid months, you'll get yours just a little bit sooner. One other bit, a bit of transparency. If you do use these affiliate links, what they really do is literally help keep this channel on the air. You'll notice I don't do sponsorships or anything annoying like that. I can't talk for the YouTube ads. If you want to avoid those, you can pay a monthly subscription. But the reason why I don't do the sponsorship ads is I rely on affiliate links and smart pre-order links to generate income for this channel. And a big thanks to all of you that have used them in the past. It's very much appreciated. I do have them for both Adorama and B&H. Now, if you're shopping outside of the United States, I understand, shop at your local camera store. And even in the United States, if you have a really nice local camera store close by, reach out to them. I'm sure they'd love your business. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned, subscribe, because I suspect more information is going to come out throughout this weekend, leading up until Monday. I'll probably even get more information Monday evening. So the only way to stay up to date on the latest and greatest is go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on X as well, as I usually post information there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.